Welcome back, everybody. Pack opening end. We are doing a Modern Horizons 2 draft box battle today. Got 6 participants. These are the prize packs. We'll put them aside for now. And we're going to give each person 6 packs. They get to keep everything that's in those packs, including the commons. They keep everything. And we're going to add up the mana value of all of their rares and mythics. And whoever gets the highest total, and whoever gets the lowest total, is going to each win one of those Double Masters packs. That's how the game is played. Let's get everything out of the box. Now, ties will be decided by first whoever has the highest casting cost mythic. If that doesn't do it, whoever has the highest casting cost rare. Alright. If that doesn't do it, well, I don't know what we'll do. Alright. Oops. Kind of sloppily did that, but that's alright. We're just kind of doing a little shuffle. Mixing up the packs beyond normal box distribution. The extra bit of randomness. Okay, I think that is pretty good. Okay, Zachary. You have 6 packs. We got Franz. Perfect. Devin. Okay. Yep. Emery. Yep. Unholiest of Rams. Perfect. And Brett, you are over there. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. First pack, Zachary. And as I'm looking at this right now, note to self, I should have lifted the camera up a little bit more, but you know what? It'll work. Okay. So first you got commons, then you got uncommons. This is a draft pack, so no randomness that you get in that in the set packs. Throbbing Watcher, Restoration, Altar of the Goyf. Okay, Zachary, here we go. Hunting Pack, and Sithis, good old Sithis, for a 2 and a Squirrel Token. So that is a 2 for Zachary to start us off. Okay, got Luster Spite, Caprichrome, Altar of the Goyf again, and Fire and Ice that does count as a 4. And that was an upshifted rare in the reprint slot. And Piru the Volatile with that massive 8. Usually not a card I necessarily want to pull, but so that means you had a 12 in that singular pack, which is massive. So we are going to do this in 3 rounds, though. First round is going to be 3 packs each. Second round is going to be 2 packs. And last round will be 1 pack, just to hopefully create suspense. Junkwinder. Said and done. All right, Dragon's Rage Channel. There we go. Okay, and Scourge Familiar. Got Nykthos Paragon for a 6. Well, no mythics in those first packs or fetch lands or some of the other crazy... Since this is solid, but you definitely pulled out the casting cost. You got a 20 on your first packs. Okay, Franz. Let's see what you've got. So you're going to start off with the Tireless Provisioner, rightly taking his place as the most expensive uncommon. Scour the Desert. Raven Visionary. Karmic Guide for a big 5. Here we go, Misty. Our first fetch land. Congratulations, Franz. So you get a 5 and a Misty. And then a Foil Break Ties. First fetch land has been found. Good stuff. Good stuff. I keep telling myself to buy a few more Misties, just because I'm gonna need them, and the price is. I don't know if it's the lowest it'll ever be, but it's definitely the lowest it's ever been. Clattering Augur, Patriarch's bidding for a big old 5. Hey! Oh, cool. Okay, we got an old board. Damn! Sweet. So that is a 7 inside of that pack. So that's our first old border. Hopefully we'll have another 2 or 3 in there. That's a 7. Let me not forget to write that down. Come on, pack. Open up. Open up. Open up. There we go. All right, last pack Franz of the first round. You got the Beloth. There's a Baloth. I don't even know. Arcfiend of Sorrows, Kaleidoscorch, Carrion Ranger, and Brea's Apprentice for a 3. And Brea's Apprentice for a 3. So that gives you a 15 Franz in the first round. Devin, you're up. I like how everybody still loves this set. It's like an undisputed king. There's just a few sets that the only complaints I ever hear about Modern Horizons 2 are by people. And recently, Brian Kibler made a comment that this product is way worse than the Magic 30. But you know, he's seeing things from a slightly different angle, which I get. But his point was the power creep that this set brought was too much. Same thing with the first one. Bloodbraid Marauder, Devin, and a foil Sea Drake. So, like, I can understand that. When you power creep too fast, it is frustrating to watch. That part is always true in every game ever. But I don't think anybody actually truly hates this product, as they just hate what it did. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong. Bone Shredder. Turok for our first Mythic. So Mythic number 1 is finally found. As Turok Dread Cantor. I don't know why I was about to say Contour. But that is a 2. Devin, you are staying in that low lane over here. I like how for a while there Turok started to really kind of spike up and it just stopped. But I don't think anybody questions that it isn't actually a cool card. So we'll see what it does in the future. How much more play it gets. And Scurry Oak, Seal of Removal, and Chef's Kiss for a 3. So Devin, you are staying in the low lane. You are at a 7 in your first 3 packs. Emery, you're up. By the way, later on, this is going to get really annoying as I got the stacks all way too close to each other, and I'm going to try to keep from making a mess. And yeah, did not position well. But Tide Shaper, Familiar, Trap Runner, Mog Selvage, Sylvan Anthem for a 2. So a 2 in your first. But versus this, is everybody excited for Lord of the Rings, which kind of sounds like right now it's going to be kind of like Modern Horizons 3 in a way. Kind of like what they did with Commander Legends. Karth the Lion. And that's it. Okay. Come on. Mythics. Fetchlands. Other higher end rares. Where you guys at? I know you're in here somewhere. Squirrel Sovereign in the Old Bordered. Vidalcan Infiltrator. Liquid Metal Torque. Sterling Grove. That's a solid 2. And a Delphi Voidwalker. Okay, that was a good pack. That is a 4. So you are at a 10, Emery. All right, Ram. What are you going to bring to the party? Let's find out. Constable, Rootwalla, Batterbone, Counterspell, okay, and Chitter Spitter. That is a 3 with the chitter spitted squirrel behind it. Probably write that down. Write that down. Okay. Terramorph. Graceful Restoration again. Brainstone in the Old Border. Zern Orb. Okay. And Lannis, the Cryptozoologist, for a 2. All right, third pack. We're a little mythic light to this point, with one mythic so far. Javnir, Raptor, Flame Rift, that Thought Monitor. That's a big old 7. And a solid card that I have a feeling will become much more sought after coming up. That is a 12 for Ram. All right, Brett, you are up. Yeah, feeling Monitor will be with... I think anything Affinity Artifacts is soon about to see a lot more play. Dromedary, Angelic Creator, and the Master of Death. That is a 3. A lot of low casting costs in this set. That is for sure. Peru really stands out. Okay, there we go. I guess you kind of have to have the low casting cost, right? Because Modern is an extremely fast format. Spread Insurrection, Acolyte, Karmic Guide. So we have another Karmic Guide. Does a 5, and a Rise and Shine for a 7. Okay. Last pack of the first round, then we'll talk scores, and then we'll get to the next grouping. Prismatic Ending, finally. Kyrion Ranger. And out of time for our second old bordered... Oh, cool. Foil Profane Tutor. That's a decent surprise. All right. So that is a 3, because Profane Tutor does count for 0. But that's still a decent little pull right there. So you're at a 13. All right, first round. Zachary's in the high at a 20. Franz is at a 15. Devin's in the low at a 7. Emery's 10. Rams 12. Brett is 13. Zachary, your next 2 packs. So, first round, we are sitting at, what, 1 mythic so far. So a lot of juice left in this box here. Rootwalla, Vectus Gloves. Riptide Laboratory for a 0. Yeah, well, not what you wanted necessarily if you're in the high, but definitely one of the cards you kind of hope to pull. So Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Cool. That was a big old 0 pack. But got ourselves Yavimaya. So far it's really what, besides Fetchlands, 2 of the big rare hits, Dalthi Voidwalker and Yavimaya. Okay, Glinting Creeper, Underworld Hermit, Skyblade's Boon, Goblin Bombardment for a 2. What's this? Hey, Zachary! There we go. Urza Saga. Oh, and that's a 2. It is a 2. But not that you're going to complain. So you're at a 22. Franz, you're up. Everybody just went, oh man, that's 2 of the best rare pulls possible. There's still fetch lands and mythics to come, folks. Young Necro. Fast and Furious. Lazotep Chancellor. Shardless Agent for a 3. And Solitude! Oh, Franz! There we go. And that is an 8. Oh! Okay, well, I mean, it's Guard One Eye foil, but it is a foil mythic, and obviously not the foil mythic you want, but nonetheless, it is a foil mythic. And you don't always run across that, and that doesn't affect the rest of our mythic count. That is a 13 in that pack. Holy crap. Okay. Well, you've taken the lead in the high so far. Let's go to your next pack. Ow. What a pack. Okay, Sweep the Skies, Slag Strider, Bone Shredder, Mythic, Murktide, and a Franz. That is a 7, and then a Glinting Creeper. Franz, seriously, back to back. Whew. Well, you're the big winner today. You're at 35. Devin, you're up. Well, we found some mythics. I thought about chucking it. I did. I thought about it. Soul Snare. Hey, Arid Mesa. Very nice. Fetch land number 2 of the box. And a Scorpos Reaver. That is a 0 for Devin. Keeping him in that low spot. Sanctuary! Road to Ruin. Glorious Enforcer. Shardless Agent again, so that's a 3. And a Nettlecyst for a 6. Not a bad pack there. Not a value pack, but at least you got some cool stuff. That is a 13 for Devin. Okay, Emery. Let's get into this. Let's see what you got. I don't even know. So how many mythics is that so far? Is that 3? So we still got plenty of them left. Blossoming Calm, Captain Ripley Vance, Riding Grace, Mog Salvage, Mythic, Svelin of Sea and Sky. Love it. That is a 3 and a Cabal Initiative. Initiate, not initiative. Okay. So that is our... I'm probably missing one. 4th mythic so far. Not counting Garth. I'm not counting Garth. Just because that came out of the foil slot. That's all. Not because it's Garth. Although, maybe. Okay, Abiding Grace. Chance Encounter for a 4. Mythic! Scion of Draco, which of course is now seeing way more play. So that, especially, well, Commander especially. So that is a 16! Sheesh. Okay. You're at a 29, Emery. You just went just absolutely stomping your way, trying to take out the high. Ram, you're at 12. Let's see what you got. Well, we found some mythics. Good to see. We're going to strike it rich. Arcus Acolyte, Better Bone, Cabal Coffers. Oh, good God. Okay, this box is doing okay. There we go. And a Gia's Will. All right. Cabal Coffers and a Gaia's Will is a 0. But you're not going to turn down a Cabal Coffers, that's for sure. Another card whose value is really, really depressed right now. And if you don't have one, it's probably the time. Of course, people have been saying that for months, so who knows. All right, we got Timeless Dragon for 5. And the Razortide Bridge in foil. But still, Cabal Coffers makes a showing. So that is a 17 for Ram. All right, Brett, you're at a 13. I've got pack garbage everywhere. Move this off to the side here. Here we go. Vanguard, Shikari, Barb Spike, Extruder, and Zabaz, the Glimmer Wasp. That is a 1. And your next pack, Brett. There might still be mythics in here, and fetchlands. So, either Sworn Sphinx, Sanctuary, Drifter, Larry Nevin's Disc, and Dress Down. So that is a... Oh, and we got ourselves an old bordered foil. Fortunately, it's not a fetch land, but it is Ave, Progenitor Ooze. So that is actually an 11 inside of that pack. An 11. I actually think that one kind of hurt. That puts you at a 25, Brett. Okay, last round. Zachary's at a 22. Franz is in the high at a 35. Devin's on the low at a 13. Emery's at a 29. Ram's at a 17. And Brett's at a 25. Last pack. Zachary, I have a hard time believing that you're going to get the high or the low at this point. But you never know. You never know. Oops. You did it extremely well in the rares. Monoskelion, Mizra's Factory, okay. And Persist for a 2, and a Shattered Ego. Not really, because we got some killer pulls. Okay. That is a 24 for you, but you could still win the low. It is entirely mathematically possible. Franz, your pack. Constable, Specimen Collector, Power Depot, Counterspell, okay. And Asperistic, buddy. There, Jesus. Franz, what are you doing here? What are you doing? What did you do? What did you conjure before this video? All right. So you're at 36 though, because staying in the high, that wasn't necessarily the pull that you want, but I don't think you're going to be too sad about that being a pull if you don't win. All right, Devin, you're up. Yeah, so what? Hopefully another fetch land, another mythic? Is that what we're kind of going for in this box here? Yeah, I feel like that's still in play. All right, Devin, here we go. Scuttle Tide, Ren's Run Hydra, and for the reprint slot, Patchwork Gnomes, and Academy Manufactor. One of those solid cards that is going to keep seeing more and more increased play. That is a 3. You are at a 16. Devin, you are officially in the low. You have won the low. Everybody else is already above you in the low. Okay, Emery. How are you going to follow that up with that giant pack? Edict. Scourge Familiar. And Sanctifier and Vec. And no foil. That is a 2. That is a 2. Don't take the high. So you're at a 31. Ram, I actually do believe it is mathematically impossible for you to take the high. So let's just see what we get out of your pack. Hopefully we get something cool. Road to Ruin. Fey Offering. Lucid Dreams. Shardless Agent for a 3 in an old border. That's cool. And a Mythic. Gaedron Dihada. So we did have one more Mythic in here. So that is a the borderless Gaedron Dihada for a 4. So that is a 7 inside of that pack. Okay. The original Gaedron Dihada before the new Dihada came out. So that is a 24. And then Brett, you can take the high. You are mathematically in this ballgame. That last pack you had was a giant pack. Let's see what happens. Brainstone. Zuron Orb. Profane 2. What? Oh my god. Oh, these boxes troll so hard. That was a 0. Okay, it has been decided. Zachary is at a 24. Franz, you're in the high, 36. Devin, you're in the low, 16. Emery, 31. Ram, 24. And Brett, 25. Thanks for playing, everybody. That was a good box. Strong. So it only had 2 fetches, but it was strong in the rares and it had a bunch of good mythics. So that was, in fact, a strong box of this, and that's always good to see. Devin, I always do the low first. Here we go. So for only being a 2 fetch box, it was a solid box. Oh my god, Cryptic Spires. So good. Annoyed Altasaur. Blood Flow Connoisseur. And Bring to Light. Come on. Thraxamundar. Okay. And Lightning Bolt. Okay. Alright, and Franz, you... If other people didn't also get some solid stuff, you would totally be the Hamburglar. You were still almost the Hamburglar. Hamburglar, made popularized by Cracking Packs MTG, is just the person who stole all the beef in the battle. Yeah, Alesha. Cool. That's a foil Alesha. That's kind of neat. But a little more excited about it than I should be. admittedly. All right, 10th District Legionary. Mythic Emil the Blessed. Okay, that's cool. That is Emil the Blessed. And Villainous Wealth, Mentor the Meek, and a Celestia Sanctuary. Not bad. Not a bad little pack right there. Well, thanks for playing, everybody. That was a really good time. Hope everybody enjoyed. It was a good box. That's always good to see. That's always a feel-good moment, is that when the box is actually solid. And until really tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is the next video. And like, comment, subscribe, and everybody knows.